This ain't
morning time already.
morning time in what, the morgue? It's 5:00 dead.
Oh man, my morning wood.
Morning, right? Hello there.
Oh, sayonara.
What'd I do to you?
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Johnny.
I'm drinking a Monster.
And I'm worth 99 cents a minute.
And welcome to the Resident Evil Let's Play. We are the Super Game Bros. I'm feeling a bit dyslexic today.
Aren't we? Anyway.
Well, we're doing this a little sooner than expected, but welcome to the Super Game Bros. Let's Play of Resident Evil REmake for the Nintendo Gamecube.
Yay.
Remade as a 10 or 15 year tribute to the series. This is actually one of the more fun remakes to play, albeit there's a few what the hell are we doing here moments.
What's actually here we're looking at is a difficulty select.
Yes, we are. This is easy, this is normal.
Okay.
And we've been approved. Yay! Chris, this time around there's a few different attributes. Chris, aside from having an extra cent in the slot, he also has an innate lighter, which you'll need to know about later, and he has a higher headshot rate with the handgun.
Okay.
Jill doesn't, but she has more inventory space. She's also faster, but her health still isn't as good compared to Chris.
Why does Chris have a penny in his wallet?
He's rich.
Lucky penny.
Since we did Chris in the PS version, we're doing Jill this time around.
Alright. Then we're covering both versions with two scenarios. Ellie, would you be so kind to turn the TV up just a little bit so we can hear that?
Northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team, who disappeared.
And now the opening CG is
Much better.
well, it's a completely CG now. It's not live action, unfortunately. Because I do like the live action opening.
So do I. That was more.
It's an FMV cutscene, so.
Full motion video. Yeah, you're right.
Families being attacked by a group of about 10 people.
I will say this today, like I still think Resident Evil REmake is one of the best looking games on the GameCube.
Yes.
In terms of because the atmosphere is
In terms of budget.
but the atmosphere in this game is top notch.
Oh great, we entered District 9.
First person shooter.
In my Resident Evil,
With a
don't
shitty
you
cam.
fucking dare.
Real shooters in my Resident Evil.
Kevin, now the pilot has a background. This is Kevin Dooley. He was our pilot. That's it. He still doesn't get the concept of not wearing shades in the night.
I'm Wesker.
No, that's Chris.
Chris wants to be Wesker.
Okay, SpongeBob, you can be Dirty Dan. I just want to be Patrick.
Joseph F. That's a freak naming system. Why not just Frost or J. Frost?
That actually sounds cool.
J. Frost?
Yeah.
Could be a new name for a DJ. Going off with DJ Frost!
Still rocking that bandana.
I know, right?
Why is he supposed to be a part of a special organized unit and have a fucking bandana like he's in a gang?
I don't know.
He looks like a smuggler.
Maybe he's secretly part of the Bloods.
Boo.
His face is actually pretty pale, plain.
The Chihuahua!
This ain't a hand puppet! This ain't a hand puppet! Ouch!
My penis!
Oh lord, I can see one of the dogs totally gnawing at it too.
Oh right.
She forgot to reload her gun.
Like, why is she stalling there?
She can't shoot. She seemed to have forgotten her gun. And she forgot to reload the
What
gun.
do I do again?
Wait, what does this do? Puts it ahead. Crap.
Yes, Jill. They're evil.
And Jill seems to have forgotten how to be an authentic officer. And Jill falls right on her ass.
Just like every
guess-
every
okay.
horror cliche with the white girl.
I guess. I'm guessing she just completely flabbergasted about what she's seeing. I mean,
That would be reasonable, yeah, but she
But-
was actually trying to shoot her gun and she didn't realize that it wasn't firing. Brad is wondering why the fuck you people are running away from the helicopter originally. You know, it's actually, now that I think about it, he's doing the smart thing. He's getting the hell out of Dodge while he still can.
This is when Chris wasn't the Chris we know him now.
This isn't when Chris could punch boulders.
Look, Barry!
Although it's Barry. It just kind of came out of nowhere.
You can see a mansion?
Wait,
Really? It's not a postcard this time?
No.
wait, what exactly is Jill wearing? Like,
Jill is wearing shoulder pads because she's ready to go for the big RPD and RFD.
She's
Football
signing up
game.
for Stars National Football League.
Yeah, the RPD football team versus the Raccoon Fire Department team. They despite this being a remake, they fuck up one crucial thing.
What's that?
They still don't answer what happened to Rebecca and or Barry in the opposite scenarios. You'll still never see Rebecca in the scenario.
That's for sure. Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Well, voice acting gotten better.
Jill, no.
Unfortunately.
I don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
This is
What was
before
that?
Wesker was focused on his awesomely blonde,
No.
gelled pulled back hair.
Go and investigate.
No, he was always focused on his hair back then. He just doesn't sound like a cartoon
This is
villain
before,
anymore.
before Wesker was voiced by,
All right.
I forgot his name, Douglas, I think it was.
Douglas Walker. DC Walker, was it?
Baker, Douglas Baker, I'm not exactly sure.
Want me to look it up?
Yeah, please, can you? Because it's going to drive me insane all day.
Yeah, that would be wasted
I
commentary.
still think he's the best voice of Wesker. If only because he gave us such
He had big balls! Who's that fat motherfucker?
If anything, if there's one thing that does bother me to a small degree in the remake, is that obviously because the backgrounds are pre-rendered, and they're using a shit ton of different angles for this cutscenes, there's a slight pause before the camera shifts to a different view, and it kind of gets distracting after a while.
That was my problem with Resident Evil 2 and the custom shotgun.
You know what? You know what's my problem with this now?
Better take a look at this.
The guns are huge.
That would be reasonable for a gun. That should be what Barry's gun looks like, honestly, as a Smith & Wesson 500.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues.
What happened to your beard?
In this.
He has a 5 o'clock shadow. Let's see.
Barry, do not taint the crime scene.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Barry, you asshole. Yep, that's a tainted crime scene. Way to go,
You think
shithead.
the gun Barry holds is it the Colt Python?
No, it's a Smith & Wesson 500. It's a special kind of Magnum. Trust me. If you're using the kind of gun Barry's using, you're probably compensating for something. Hell, with that kind of gun, you'd compensate for every man within a 5-block radius of you.
Then we get that iconic scene in GameCube graphics.
However, this time you can clearly see this time his head going right off. Hey, buddy, I was eating here.
Occupied.
This time around,
He's still surfing.
all we're getting is that tape, and we're leaving it at that.
Okay.
That looks like a very exciting tape. I can't wait to see what's on it.
Oh, Beta!
That's another good... Oh, yeah, never mind. It's 1998. I suppose that would be reasonable.
Hell yeah, I can see you rocking the wiki successfully. Just go to Resident Evil 5 and look at the voice
I'm
acting.
doing it. Come on, where is their voice?
This is a ruthless zombie.
Let me handle this. Let me take my time.
This is a ruthless zombie. 3 shots to kill one zombie with Barry.
I just
With
like
that
how
gun.
he has to reset himself to shoot another shot.
That gun has a hell of a recoil.
Hell is this thing?
I'm surprised he was able to shoot off 3 shots as quick as he did.
Unfortunately, though, because we are doing Jill's scenario with the GameCube remake, we're not going to get any Barry's Narmy as hell lines in the PS1 version.
Tis a shame.
I know.
What do you think's more awesome? The guy who stabbed the guy with a shorter sword, or the guy who got 6 feet of metal through him to stab the guy in the chest? I think the guy with the shorter sword had the victory there in terms of awesome points.
With the longer sword's impaling right through his fucking socket.
Right, and he's still managing to do the
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You would think that cutback was pointless, but no. I think
Ellie, got anything to contribute?
DC Douglas.
DC Douglas. Okay, thank you. That took you 5 minutes, but we finally found out who it was.
Again, but it's still a well-lit mansion. I mean, it's even more inexplicable. They got candles lit.
Jill, don't be
Candles would eventually go out.
Well, in this game, it actually looks like the candles are lighting the environment instead of just...
Yeah, but it also wouldn't make sense because considering that would be a real long time for candles to light
So
for an
wait.
abandoned mansion.
Wait, what would happen if you go through the door?
None. Wait, which
I
door?
mean, the front door?
Yeah.
You get talked by dogs.
We can't see it.
What do we hear? Oh, well. Well, fuck it.
Yeah,
That's probably going to be one of our long-term goals.
Plot.
Achtung, block.
Do what?
Barry, what the hell are you doing? This is what you got to do this time around.
But we're also playing Jill's scenario, which is pretty damn different from Chris to begin
Yeah,
with.
honestly, I think in the remake,
Were you
the
running
Chris
laps?
mode. Yeah, you have to. I think honestly, in the remake, Jill's scenario is harder. Her advantage goes away real quick when you find out how we got to dispatch zombies in this game. So she's stuck with lesser health and a lesser headshot rate.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do.
But what about Rebecca? Who? Rebecca, our medic. We have a medic? Yeah, her name's Rebecca. We had a girl. We had another female in the team? Yeah.
We have females?
My God.
We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Is it me or is Barry voiced by the same person?
Nah.
I almost forgot.
Nah, I wished it was.
But like he sounds like him a little bit.
Probably is, but it's just like a better.
Barry Burton's a rather heavy-set man.
Big
Thanks.
time.
I may need it.
May, you are.
Something happens. Let's meet up.
Throw it at someone.
Okay.
You're the master of unlocking, Joe. Don't prove me wrong.
Remember what Sonic said. If you have time to worry, then run.
It's terrible advice, sir. I know. I just felt like saying it.
Now, for those who want to think logic's the best way through it.
Oh, he let them
This
in.
time around, they actually come in.
Oh shit.
Is this different?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't do
Originally, it was a scare. This time around, they actually come in.
Will it be there when you come back in that room?
Probably not.
No.
I don't think so.
Loading screen to completely nuke enemies.
Alright. Now, we can't go right this time. We gotta go a different pathway. Despite being the master of unlocking, the lockpick no longer works on sword key doors. You're gonna have to find that.
That sucks.
Yeah. Hi, Kenneth. Bye, Kenneth.
Never acknowledged a dead body.
Yeah, it just makes the room feel awkward.
We kind of did. We said hi to
This is a new area in the remake. The remake adds quite a few new rooms inside the mansion. Some cool, some pointless.
I guess just for the atmosphere's sake.
Maybe why not? That and it makes the mansion feel more complete, honestly.
Well, this game shows how big the herbs are.
That's a hell of a lot of grass. This would make more sense though to me. I mean, at the least because you imagine with the house being abandoned for a while. Actually, no, I take that back.
That's a zombie.
It's a zombie, yes, but it's dead. You don't gotta worry about it. It's a dead zombie. Ain't that redundant? Now I have such a I have such a terrible time evading these zombies in here, so I'm probably gonna get hit. That's why I brought the herbs with me.
Well, you never know. Could have the reverse LP curse. You could. Okay, now this
That's a
for
fat
some
zombie.
reason this musical track that's playing right now immediately reminds me of Super Metroid.
Evaded. Beautiful.
I see what you mean.
Damn it. Sorry. I've
The
just
music
practiced
that
control too. What the hell?
plays when you first enter Criteria for the first time, right before where it still has the thunder and it's raining and stuff like that when you begin the game. This musical piece sounds almost exactly like that.
I know no Metroid. I cannot speak.
Maybe they got the same person who did the
Come
music
on.
for that.
No, I doubt it.
Oh shit. Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
Tase him. Tase him.
Can't do that
Yeah,
yet.
damn, the shoulder pads do nothing.
Oh, so we think.
No, I mean, look, he bit your shoulder pads and you still bled.
Yeah. Alright, one thing I should point out in this game, in Resident Evil 1 there was a check function, but you barely had to use the check unless you wanted to get flavor text. This time around, you actually got to check your items this time around. And we just got a defensive item. I'll show that off a little later. In the meanwhile, however, we examined the arrowhead. We realized we can remove that, and it becomes an arrowhead. Amazing how you think you need this. Now it's Peridot. We need that for something else, which is really interesting when you sort of semi-think about it, because can you imagine like getting at some point and you find out you need a full arrow, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
No, you don't have to throw it at anybody. You actually have to use it for a puzzle.
Yes. Thankfully, they know what to do, because if you had to figure that shit out yourself beforehand, you would be feeling kind of silly. Don't kill the zombies out here. They're
I
only here.
wonder
They're
why
like
not.
they're the poor player in Hamlet. They show and fight their moment upon stage, and then they're never heard again.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
What happens if you kill him?
You waste bullets.
I love the way that scene
Interestingly,
looks right
Yeah.
interestingly enough, though, these are the only zombies I think you can kill that don't come back as well. Special
We'll
little
find out
crimson
later.
heads. Yeah. Even though we already spoiled the hell out of it in the original run.
there. You're right. But just in case you didn't want to watch that one, you just want to watch the one you probably grew up with. Yeah.